Here's an AFN News update for you. I'm Bronson Woodruff. While holding a rally on the campus of the University of Wisconsin-La Crosse this past Thursday, Kamala Harris is heard on camera saying two attendees that were in the audience were in the wrong place after they yelled, "Jesus is Lord." Have a look at some of the videos from the event.
With the intention that they would undo the protections of Roe v. Wade, and they did as he intended. Oh, you guys are at the wrong rally. No, I think you meant to go to the smaller one down the street.
Christ is King! Jesus is Lord!
Oh, you guys are at the wrong rally.
The two are juniors at La Crosse, Luke Pulaski and Grant Beth. They appeared on Fox over the weekend and said some people in the crowd, a crowd of about 2,500 people, were cursing them, pushing them, otherwise assaulting them, and telling them they were not welcome there.
After she talked about overturning Roe v. Wade and Donald Trump, I yelled out to the crowd that abortion is the sacrament of Satan. And when I said that, I deeply do believe that as a Christian. And about 10 seconds go by, and that's when the video of my friend Grant and I proclaiming that Christ is Lord and Jesus is King, when we said that. And I think it's important to say this is a small venue, and we were about 20 to 30 yards away from Kamala at this point. There's a lot of controversy that says she wasn't talking to us, or we left, we didn't get kicked out. Well, I can speak on Grant and I's behalf. On video, Grant's getting pushed and shoved, and there's about 5 seconds after or before she tells us to go to the smaller rally down the street. You can see on the video she waves. She was actually waving to me. I took this cross off my neck that I wear, and as we were getting asked to leave, I held it up in the air and waved at her and pointed to her, and she looked directly in the eye, kind of gave me an evil smirk.
Grant Beth, the other student there, said young Americans need to understand what they're voting for and what the future would look like with a Harris presidency, including higher costs of living. Lebanese were surveying the damage on Monday after overnight Israeli strikes hit nearly a dozen branches of a Hezbollah-run financial institution. Israel says it's used to fund attacks. It's where many ordinary people keep their savings. The strikes targeted Al-Qard, Al-Hassan branches in the southern neighborhoods of Beirut, across southern Lebanon, and in the eastern Bekaa Valley, where Hezbollah has a strong presence. One strike destroyed a 9-story building in Beirut with a branch inside of it. Smoke rose from several locations on Monday. The Israeli military issued evacuation warnings ahead of the strikes, but 3 Lebanese soldiers were killed in the strikes. The Israeli military apologized on Monday for the strike, saying it's not battling the country's military, and its troops believed they were targeting a vehicle belonging to the Hezbollah militant group. The United States is investigating an unauthorized release of classified documents that assess Israel's plans to attack Iran. 3 U.S. officials told this to the AP. A 4th U.S. official said the documents appear to be legitimate. The documents are attributed to the U.S. Geospatial Intelligence Agency and National Security Agency, and they also note that Israel was still moving military assets in place to conduct a military strike in response to Iran's blistering ballistic missile attack on October 1st. They were shareable within the 5 Eyes, which are the U.S., Great Britain, Canada, New Zealand, and Australia. The documents, which are marked top secret, were posted to the Telegram messaging app and first reported by CNN and Axios. The officials spoke on the condition of anonymity because they're not authorized to discuss the matter publicly. Republican presidential nominee Donald Trump manned the fry station at a McDonald's in Pennsylvania on Sunday before staging an impromptu news conference. He answered questions to folks through the drive-thru window. As reporters and aides watched, an employee showed Trump how to dunk baskets of fries in oil, salt the fries, and put them into boxes using a scoop. Trump is a well-known fan of fast food and a notorious germaphobe. He expressed amazement that he didn't have to touch the fries with his hands. It requires great expertise, actually, to do it right and to do it fast, Trump said with a grin. He took off his suit jacket and wore an apron over his shirt and tie. The visit came as he's tried to counter Democratic nominee Kamala Harris's accounts on the campaign of working at the fast food chain while in college. That's an experience that Trump said never happened. That'll do it for this AFN News Update. Thanks so much for watching. Much more news from a Christian perspective is available at afn.net. I'm Bronson Woodruff.